Hey everyone on YouTube, it's Leo12 Scar 12 here, back in the set again. Taylor and Shaquille Pearson talking. And welcome to a brand new life discussion of 2026. And I'm going to do another Stoicism video. This time it's about the mindset of a real disciplined person. Yes, have y'all ever wondered why discipline is has come in many forms and some of us don't even understand what it's like? It's like this. When you go to school, actually, no, 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 scratch this. When you are a young boy or a young girl, you're like brought into the world from your family. They take you to school. The teachers and the teachers and students, they have aligned you with work. So the teachers align you with work. What does this tell you? They're showing you what you should. They're teaching you on what you should do on your work, and be careful what you do with your work. Sometimes a lot of us people don't know how to. Sometimes a lot of us men and women, boys and girls, who usually go to school and usually don't understand what the problems are on the work. But this is where discipline comes into play. If you learn how to stay calm under the pressure, eventually a lot of things will come to you in a proper way. But discipline is not just something you can just master in a heartbeat. Oh, no, no, no. You got to learn how to use experience with discipline. And that contrast in that matter, it, discipline, that little shred of with your mind right here, that little thing in your mind, how you're thinking to yourself and how you're trying to stay calm under the pressure, that's also discipline. If you're learning how to solve the problems and learning how to stay, calm, collected, and not panicking, that's discipline. Learning how to, learning how to ask for help in a proper way, that's also discipline. The teachers and the teachers see your work. You do the progress. They may grade you that you pass or you fail. Sometimes when you fail, some of us literally lash out in anger. Some of us also, don't take a fail gradually. And yeah, but certain portions of us, we do know how to take failing with a grain of rice. Not with just a grain of salt, but sometimes a grain of rice. The more time you learn how to stay calm under the pressure, discipline is played a part. However, sometimes it doesn't matter how many times you fail on a test or on a quiz or on a trial or in a challenge. Eventually, you'll get it done. Majority of us take like a long time to get these things finished. But it's not easy. I know because there's a lot of things that's been going on lately. People tell you like they want a lot of the teachers will tell you like it's all right. You can do better. You can try again. You can do it. They have hopes for you. It's not that they believe in you, but they have hopes for you. They hope that you will actually pass. They hope that you will pass the test. They hope you will make it there. But the more motivated you feel, the more greater you're not just impressing them, you're improving on yourself. You're actually showing them what you can do. And that little bit of and that little intelligence right there, that little and that intelligence right there in your head, without you lashing out in fury, without you getting angry, without you losing control of yourself, that's discipline. That's teaching you something. Discipline helps you in every single form. Staying calm under the pressure, staying calm whenever things get bad, staying calm when things don't go your way. That's letting you know you're not you're not losing control of yourself. Discipline is not always about just passing a test under the pressure. It's also how you remain calm even when you're in the face of danger. Sometimes, even when when you're fighting against your own bullies, even when you're fighting something or someone else, or even your own challenges and battles, that doesn't automatically mean you're losing the fight. It means you're staying calm. You're keeping a good, you're keeping your frame, your posture in place. Your teachers look up to you as one of their best students. Your mentors who teach you these things are also keeping you in, are also learning from you. They are they're not just seeing just a regular boy or girl. They're seeing a strong and disciplined person, like your family members that would teach you something. Discipline is the best way to learn how to is the best way to learn from error from your past errors. At first you did not know how to control yourself. At first you did not know how to handle failure or handle rejection. The more you learn how to stay calm, the more you learn how to be careful on what you say and what you do. That's discipline. Discipline is always a proper key to keeping things in control. But without discipline, you do lash out in fury. You act unstable. You become unstable. But with discipline, you have the power to control not just the way you act, but yourself. Discipline is key to mastering yourself, harnessing yourself, keeping you well grounded, keeping you in control of your actions and anything you say and anything you do. Some people will pressure you. Some people will attack you. But what do? Sometimes you will stay disciplined, but learn to defend yourself. Stay grounded. Stay calm. Remain in control. Keep the frame unstable. Keep the frame stable. Don't let yourself feel down in the dumps. Always know when to defend yourself. Always know when there's a trial or when there's a challenge, you always stay calm. Even when it's beyond your control, it's okay to retreat. It's okay to back down. Sometimes you don't always have to win every fight you win every fight you get into with discipline. It's okay to draw back from it. But if it's life endangering, then you need to find your way to defend yourself with discipline. That's one thing you can use. Discipline is not just a tool to win a war or win a battle. It's also showing your foes, your opponents, and your enemies of how you can fight, on how you can win. Words alone can also help you even during a fight without raising a fist. But if words don't reach, sometimes it's okay to retreat. Sometimes it is okay to call for help, call for backup, like for reinforcements. But sometimes if it's not too hard, if it's not too shallow, if it's not too dangerous for you to not handle it, it's okay to handle your your problems. And sometimes people will always help you whenever you are in need of help. It's like I say, discipline can come in many forms, even in the face of danger, and even when you're about to enter into the jaws of death. However, not everyone wants to go into the jaws of death. A lot of us wants to stay away from that. We don't want to make decisions that will one day cost us not just our futures, but our lives. And yes, discipline has come in many shapes, in many forms. And a lot of us do learn from these things. When we grow up with people in our families and friendship circles that are disciplined people, we survive and mature with those disciplined people. And not just because it's just for some easing method. but it's also showing us how we can grow and become mature and disciplined. Yes, I do say discipline a lot, but this is an actual act of an act of kindness, an act of discipline, and the act of showing yourself of how you can become stoic. Stoicism is not always about saying just the right words. It's about how you can manifest what you can say and what you can do in a proper way. Just always be careful what you say and what you do with discipline. It's staying in control. The real thing about discipline is staying in control. So, moral to this video, a lot of us may grow impatient, and many of us may lose control of ourselves. And some of us will become unstable with power and not be in control. But with discipline, we can manage that. We can learn to stay in control. And that is how you remain in your circle and remain grounded, because discipline is key. All right, everybody. That is it for this life discussion video about discipline. Let me know in the comments description below of how I've done. Don't forget to subscribe for me, okay? I'll see you guys in the next life discussion video. Take care, and thank you for watching.